Alrighty, y'all. I got another one from the same Rankers Blue Otter match. This is a textbook way of how to absolutely shut down and A-execute when you have the information it's coming with one agent. And that agent, well, we'll see here in a second. So we're going to play this out a little bit, and I'll talk over it when we get to the part that I'm so happy to show you guys. So we're seeing, I'm going to go ahead and mute the stream actually. So we're going to see members of Rankers are going to kind of just make some map space, see if they can find something off the Sova alt. Aren't really finding anything. Their Sova is lurked down in sewer. And they're just kind of waiting. Blue Otter isn't giving them anything. They're not showing, they're not pushing. So Rankers is going to take initiative. They're going to drone out. Blue Otter now has some sort of inclination. Hey, we think Rankers is going to go A. We haven't seen anything else. We just heard a drone far away. Now check out what Bob is doing. Bob is jump spotting the box with their alt out. Now this is a very important, I want you to really pay attention to how Bob uses this alt. We're just going to jump spot and continue to do so. Catches the head of Omen. Make sure there's two. Now, look at the beautiful magnificence that is this alt. Notice the direction of said alt. The alt is going in this direction. And you know why that is so important? That I see a lot of people mess up with Armageddon? The direction limits the options that the attackers have. Since the alt is going this way, Rankers can only jump in this corner or jump into the site into 3 people with no utility at that. So Rankers are in a really terrible spot. What I will see a lot of people do is they'll try to panic put down this alt very quickly and wind up putting the alt in this direction. And the reason you don't want to do that is because the alt is, you can outrun Armageddon fairly easily. But you can outrun Armageddon fairly easily, and if you outrun it, you put it in this direction that the arrow's facing, you give the opponents a lot of places to hide. They can get away here, here. They have a lot of spaces they can get away. While on the inverse, like I just highlighted, it's either here or here, which is pretty much guaranteed death. You'll see the same thing similar on Ascent B main, where teams will use Armageddon to clear B main, but they'll do it in a motion from right to left. So from the box to the entrance into site, that forces people to either jump out and jump into your guns, or just die to the Armageddon, or wind up too far out of the play that you can just kind of retake easily. So this is a perfect way to use Armageddon. Now watch the follow-up utility. This is why follow-up utility is so important. So you see, Armageddon is coming down. Rankers is now in a panic. Now check out the follow-up. The salvo coming in. Remember how I mentioned that there's only little portion here that you can escape to? Yeah, Bob has thought of that. Blue Otter is aware of that. And we're going to completely deny that space. And just absolutely freest kills of their life. Now, let me see. Well, I want to double check and see what Zeke did, because Zeke got the credit for these kills. I actually didn't catch that. How did Zeke get that? Okay, they just ran into Zeke's gun. That's all it was. Okay, so they just ran into Zeke because they didn't want to die to the Armageddon, they didn't want to die to bomb. So yeah, that's basically the perfect way of how to use Armageddon on Tejo, and just how to single-handedly completely annihilate an A execute. Alrighty, y'all. See ya.